trying to catch my breath since I was 17. Oh, kitchen sink.
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And that carry only gets one on the plunge off the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking at time for Terrence Ferguson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Ready. Waiting. 10.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they take him down right along the 30.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And it sure altered the throw.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Working inside the red zone. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Stafford throwing again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. 30. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Waiting.
After the pick, Stafford back to the air. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
First down throw here for Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. One right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Caught with Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Barkley off the pistol again. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. One stop right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They just get the play off. He finds Brown right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley gets it on third down. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got first and goal. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Eagles first down.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
250, 32, 10, 10.
Stafford from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got time here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to go for it. Stafford. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 4. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. Hurts throwing again. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You spend the entire week working on your red zone offense, and when you get your opportunity, the last thing you want to do is go backwards. Takes you out of rhythm, and your kicker on that sidelines, he's not too happy either.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And this is going to be down to something about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 26. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. Stafford now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Connects on the crosser. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal, here's Williams. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Another for Williams. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think I can see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. Fullback trying to power him across. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Kate, some people call these hybrid linebackers. I like to say positionless. Across basketball, football, it's become the same way. Just have a skill set that's unique and different. And if you're undersized, it doesn't matter. You could step there in the middle of that line and deliver a blow.
Going for it, it's Williams. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Second on the ground here with Barkley. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Dory Jackson now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and you'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Silver, ready?
Here we go. 2nd and very long. He's got Smith again. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, and you'll take those 3 points as well.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That's caught by Williams. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here. All right, here we go. 4th down with Stafford. He connects downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. Stafford throwing again. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Buys time, rolling right. Catch me the right side by Nakua. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. It's Stafford once more. There's another one to Williams. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Rams cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts setting up to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Hurts on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
180.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyone, Alpha. Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Darius Williams with the INT. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Kate.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Hits his running back. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, Hurts. On the move, headed right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Throwing here, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Complete. It's Atwell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Set! 250!
Stafford now against a blitz. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a fourth-quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, check. Try left, Yanni. Try left, Tiger Hornet.
Hurts looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. Good for an Eagles 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles losing by 4. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They'll look to throw it. Caught, nice game left side. And he is brought to a stop after he found play and room there to run.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up and put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Great, set.
Gonna run with Barkley. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's gonna be 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup.
Miami.
At the 3-yard line.
Gets it again. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves him in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And this is caught, so a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. 180.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Great. Set. Delta.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the 1st down, partner, and that's going to seal this win. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.